In this application, the bot maneuver is still based on the R reading of the center, but instead of using the little music generator from inside the controller, we're going to use the Android tablet tab A here to generate the sound. Okay, so and also we're going to display some text here on the tablet A also. So the first thing we need to do is to create, because we're going to be using text item here. You can see like text item 1 and the various things. So we're actually using 5 text items. So let me go in and do that first. So I'm starting the Play 700. I'm going to be using this MMR project, so I'm going to edit. And then in the text, right now there's nothing, so I'm just going to add. First one is ready. I put an exclamation point here, but the text-to-speech engine doesn't know how to do intonation, okay? So it's ready, all right? Okay, so looking good. Okay, we're ready to add another one. The next one I need to add is stop. The third item I need to add is right. Fourth item is left. And the fifth item I need to add is forward. All right, so I'm done there. So we need to back one more time. So we'll be using this project in a little bit here. The way I'm going to do is I'm going to create a code from the PC, as you can see here. I'm going to download from the PC to the controller, but then when at runtime, I'm going to run it from the tablet PC, the tablet A, the Galaxy Tab A over here. All right. So the book has lots of explanation on the code, but I'm just going to browse real quick to give you some idea. So the program start, and remember the program start on the CM50 controller, it run on it. The first thing it does is buzzer time melody, play melody number 2 from its own speaker of the CM50 controller. It set the speed to 0, and then it clears sound counter. It's way here so long as the counter is 0. That means when the program starts, it just stay quiet. It wait for me to clap my hands. Okay, as long as I'm staying quiet, it doesn't do anything because it's the result of the sound count is 0. Eventually, if you hear me claps or I'm talking loud or something, it will go quit the statement 11. Then it's have a smart command. It's in the book. It's explained it. I'm just going to go through. You can see it switch to landscape mode. Okay, and then you're going to see this thing just rotate. And then text display, clear this text display, and displays item 1, which, if you may remember, is it's the item ready. Put at position 3-3, which means right in the middle. Okay, and then it starts text-to-speech item that means it's going to pronounce ready. And the way there as long as ready going on. Here, kind of subtle, because when you display something on a computer, you know that's practically instantaneous. But when you start speaking something, this is only ready, but still it takes some time to do it. So that's the preparation of the initial actions happening here. And then it goes to endless loop. And then it still pick up the sensor from the CM50 as usual. If it's less than 50, it calls stop and display the text item 2, which is stop. Okay. If it's less than 300, but more than 50, but less than 300, of course, it's going to pick up this. So same thing. Whatever the R reading is saved to speed, it's called write. and also display item number 3 now, which is right. And this is part is the different. It's using a musical instrument. It's using a marimba, and then they play its scale is do. And as long as it's playing, it stops here. So that means the controller actually send a command over to the Galaxy Tab A and tell it, oh, you play your marimba, play the do note for me, please. And then as long as it's playing that, it stay here for a while. Okay, so that's how it plays. It's a smart constant, and then wait while it's playing, essentially. And then if IR sensor is more than 300, but less than or equal to 500, and then it's basically called left again. It's play item number 4, which happens to be left, and also it play the marimba again, but do re sharp. Same thing. If you get to 500, it set up the speed, go forward, and it is by item 5, which is forward, and it plays the trumpet this time though. It plays the trumpet for fa. Okay, so if you essentially see the logic is pretty much the same thing as the R by base maneuver, but now I have an option of different instrument and different notes and everything, but multimedia wise it's a lot better. So I'm going to turn it on and download the new code to it. Okay, it is on. I'm going to put it into enable presentation mode so I can see it and act on the tablet myself. So we should be ready to go. So I'm going to turn it on. Here we go. Oh, now it says connect, so we're in good shape. Okay, so right now all it does is play music too. But I'm speaking now, but I'm far away from the controller, so it detect any noise. So it's waiting for me to clap right here. The controller, the mobile, the Galaxy Tab A is still waiting here doing anything.
Ready.
Okay, so you ready? You turn there. It should have display ready, but it somehow didn't show it. So you see it turn the scale as landscape. It says stop. So now, let me move this out of the way a little bit so you can see better. Here we go. So I'm approaching my trusty piece of paper. Okay, right, and then I do marimba. I don't know, use the tablet as with the rest of it, and now I am going to close his left, he did left, and then it runs away. So behaving the same way. So let me try again, stop. Okay, it starts picking up, start doing it right. It's less responsive than when it runs a simple speaker from the CM package. I go up, still right. So I go down, turning left, far and left. Eventually I'll go up, and then I'll go around. And run away from me. Here we go.